Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speed Gaming 2, and welcome in to the 2023 Super Metroid Randomizer League. Alongside Eden, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have this Varia Dash Recall match today here between Iron Rusty and Sloters 27. This one certainly looks to be a goodie.
Indeed, it does. You know what, Farron? This is going to be absolutely great because we actually have a back-to-back for people in chat today. So right after this race, we're going to have a real cutie versus, let me double check, Pixel Perfect. So there will be a redemption arc for one of the teams, as long as this doesn't end in a frame-perfect tie. But yeah, I think this is going to be a good race. How about you?
Well, this is certainly interesting. It's my first time seeing the Dash Recall here, and I was told that there were a few interesting quirks that we'll see along the way as they get there. But for now, our runners are both heading down the first area here. They're going to be doing their respective moonfalls, or at least trying to. Iron Rusty able to get most of it. Sloter's
You
kind
think
of floating
Slotus
down.
would go for a moonfall? Slotus 27 would never do moonfall, chat. We are an anti-moonfall commentator in this booth.
It's only
Anyway,
'cause I don't know
chat.
how to do it.
No, we don't do moonfall on principle. All right. So, chat. This is a great a great randomizer match because we are doing Dash Recall. If you don't know too much about this mode, basically there are extra items in the game. There are items that do things that they didn't do before, and some items don't work like the vanilla items. So basically, we are going to have a heat shield, which is like a baby Varia suit that won't protect us in low and offer. We have a baby gravity suit called Pressure Valve in the C2. That will come in handy, but not for all of Meridia, only some parts of Meridia.
They have an
And
early screw attack to start things off in the ceiling.
yeah, Screw Attack is good. Screw Attack is actually decent because it's one of the things that isn't nerfed. But if we find a Plasma Beam, that won't be working to full capacity, so it'll be like more shots than usual on light bosses if you get Charge and Plasma. Oh yes, and Charge Beam. There are 4 Charge Beams to collect. Let's see if we can find them all.
Because finding one wasn't difficult enough?
True. I guess it gives the runners like less incentive to bank on chart. Well, I don't know, because like in Dash Recall, the whole point is that it's supposed to be quick. Like that's why they call it Dash Recall, right? So it just gives the runners more chance to like not go on those lengthy ammo hunts. So quite often we see like low percent ammo pickups because once you pick up like 2 or 3 charge beams, it's not really gonna really matter that much if you find a 4th charge beam. It's as long as you pick up more than 1 charge beam, it's pretty worth to just go straight in with charge.
We see our runners now heading up here toward Bomb Torizo, as there are no bombs of which to speak yet.
It is
now there are.
bombs. This didn't have to be bombs though, because we already found Screw Attack in the ceiling. So it's actually pretty interesting that Bomb Torizo is vanilla.
Well, you'd expect it to be randomized.
Yeah, is this even randomized, chat?
Well, it
Yeah,
is. You'd expect something different, so they're throwing you a curveball by making it vanilla.
So true. But not a spring ball, chat, a curveball. That was a bad joke. Alright. So, Looks like Slutters is going to the ship. And Rusty is going to go left. So this is a major minor. So there will be a major in the front of Gauntlet. It won't be a suit. Ah, chat. Now I'm confused. I can't remember if, because of the suit restrictions, if we can have heat shield or pressure valving criteria, but my instinct wants to say, no, Eden, those counts as suits, so... Yes. Yes, what? They can't? Oh wait, they can be here? Alright. Oh look, chat. Spring Ball. Just what Sloaters wanted. I do wonder if the Spring Ball is gonna come in handy, sorry, Farron. I can never remember to call you Farron or Burgundy.
That's right. You can go with Burgundy. It makes it easier to try and do pronounce. Because yeah, if I had $1 for every time my name was either mispronounced or misspelled, I could probably retire by now.
Who doesn't know how to spell Burgundy?
Exactly, but it's the first name, Ferran. That's where the mispronunciation and spelling comes in. Yeah, a lot of people go Fearon, Farron, Ferone, just to name a few.
Therefore, I was also saying it wrong. My bad.
It's alright. I wasn't getting bent out of shape about it. No worries. Alright, so definite diverging paths here that I had to unfortunately step away for a moment.
Yeah. It is interesting to see Arona do Gauntlet early. A lot of the times, like, especially when you can't find Varia Gravity, but like, I think because the premise of Heat Shield or Pressure Valve is like, that's also pretty neat. But yeah, Spring Ball is... It could actually be really good. Like, if we go into Lower Norfair early, and our only like movement in Lower Norfair is bombs, for example, that is not great. Like, the Spring Ball jump in Roast Room in the game can definitely be better. It also might be helpful if we see a suitless Meridia chat, but I still have yet to witness an entirely suitless dash recall seed in Meridia, so I would be too excited for that, but we can always hope.
Just trying to play catch up here a little bit. So the Spring Ball was in the front of Gauntlet?
Yes.
I step away for 35 seconds. Oh, well, here's one of our new things here, at least new to me, double jump.
Yeah, it's like a baby space jump. Even more notably, we still haven't found... Wait. How did... What? Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, we still haven't found power bombs, but Sloaters actually checked the behind missile chat in the reverse, sorry, in
early super.
In Brinstar my brain is really buffering right now. But Spospo having power bombs too, like, so not really being punished for that mistake, but that could have been definitely bad for Rusty.
Alright, now we have Wave Gate here. Rusty getting it on the second try, and not nearly as rusty as I am with doing that. And, well, there's a charge upgrade.
Yeah, one of the 4 charge beams at Wavegate. I feel like I always see a charge beam at Wavegate. I don't know if chat knows what I mean. But, yeah, I feel like it's a pretty common location. But yeah, I think Slotters will definitely skip Spospo here. And Rusty is going back, so gonna be a time loss for Rusty, but obviously he can't know that.
Oh, for doubling back and going to Edacoons here.
Evan2 with the stats, 11.23% chance of charge being at Wavegate. That seems like a pretty good chance to me. And yeah, Rusty also getting the X-ray beam. Honestly, this seed, with the way it might play out, X-ray might, and I say might very loosely, come in handy, but for Rusty, because he doesn't have the spring ball. So if he does Suitless Dragon, for example, and needs to get out of Precious Room, he could do that by X-ray climbing, because he doesn't have spring ball to do the double spring ball jumps. And looks like Rusty is using this opportunity to backtrack, to go back up to Criteria. I wonder what his plan is going to be. I wonder if he's gonna check Gauntlet and then possibly just go to Ret Ship and do Ret Ship early. Like, that could be a play. And Slotus is definitely going down. Oh, Slotus doing the inevitable X-ray deboost. How do you feel about this early X-ray play?
Well, it's one of those plays that if it pays off, it's a brilliant move, and if it doesn't, then it feels foolish. But we'll see how it works out here.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a waste of time, sometimes it's really risky, because obviously you don't have that many E-tanks usually, and so it's being rewarded with an E-tank. But Slotus kind of doing it a bit too perfectly, so yeah. And yeah, looks like Rusty is gonna check Gauntlet, and gonna find that spring ball.
So not too much loss there, at least in terms of time, and now going to do some of those damage boosts. Thankfully, the energy refill allows for a pretty safe way back here on Sloter's part.
Sorry,
And
the energy refill? Do you mean the Sloter's refill? That's what it's called.
I've been away from the community for a little bit, so I've missed out on a lot of the memes here, apparently.
That refill has been known Slotus refill for at least as long as Slotus has been alive for. More energy tanks. This could be interesting. I would like to see the Upper Norfair Hell runs. The seed likes to be giving out the energy.
Yep, energy at the Vanilla Spazer location. Rusty, meanwhile, going for a refill and a save back at the ship.
Alright. Rusty going to be going towards Ret Ship. You know, I like this play, but I will say, going to Ret Ship early often doesn't pay off. But this is exactly the kind of play that Rusty needs to sort of find a really good item and, like, you know, completely wreck Slotus by finding it early.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those plays where whomever it benefits will be a huge benefit, because it looks like it'll be a little while before the other goes in that particular direction, as we see Sloter's heading toward Kraid and Rusty now in the wrecked ship.
There's also a lot of mages in Ret Ship. It is kind of annoying to go into Ret Ship with kind of like a low loadout similar to Rusty's. But you know, like hopefully it won't be too bad for him. He just has to be a little bit careful in the Fantoon fight, but I know Rusty is more than capable of fighting Fantoon at like ridiculously like low like ammo loadouts and stuff like that.
Oh look, another energy tank behind Kraid.
It's like the seed is a big flashing red sign that says, "Go do hell runs, your progression is there." It'll be funny if it's not there, but
It very
I like
well
to
could be
think
a red herring.
it could be that. Listen, I've seen a lot of seeds that tell you to like go down, do hell runs, and then it's like, haha, just kidding.
Well, I think that's just randomizers in general, in a sense. There's a lot of, hey, we're going to slightly lead you this way, no matter what the game is. And then you go there and it turns out to be nothing. And yeah, the game just goes, haha, fooled you.
Yeah. So this is also finding her second pack of power bombs, which is always nice to have on top of the already existing morph bombs. So just one away from a crystal flash now. Then Rusty actually getting some pretty good Dopplers in here, but still taking a long time on this fight. It feels like forever, but I think it's just Fantoon's giving like all these slow patterns.
Well, it's partly that, part having to be careful a little bit because, I mean, only 2 bars of energy, no suits or anything to provide any protection. Well, speaking of suits, we have Varia over at the Vanilla Ice location.
Ice, baby. Alright. Yeah, we did say the seed was pointing to the runners to go down. And yeah, there is a Varia suit when you go down. So the best thing for Rusty to find is gravity. I don't know what the second best thing for Rusty to find though. Maybe a heat shield, but I don't know. We will see. Because I feel like Rusty has to go down regardless after Ret Ship, but it's just the question of whether or not he full clears the attic. So immediately seeing the heat shield like here or the E-Tank location will probably be best.
Oh, well, there's Spazer at the high jump spot.
Spazer! Too bad it's not on the Shaktool's Nightmare side. I know they love Spazer over there. But yeah. Where do you think the Growty suit is gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be in Ret Ship, or do you think it's gonna be in Upper Norfair somewhere? Our third option, somewhere completely different.
Well, that's an interesting one. I would think for the purpose of not having the seed being lopsided, you would like to see Gravity Suit here in Wrecked Ship. Otherwise, this may look to be a bit of a blowout here.
Yeah. It's also interesting that Rusty is choosing to not check the E-Tank location just yet. I think... I don't want to say stuff before I'm correct, so I will wait to say it.
Currently in Norfair Reserve is Sloters, Rusty trying to get to those missiles in the sky. And there's high jump boots at the Norfair Reserve.
Yeah, that is one of the things that would have been a nice find for Rusty. So kind of running out of good items to have in Ret Ship, really. I said Gravity Suit or something like that would kind of knock Rusty, like, in a better position, because otherwise Slitters is gonna have to find, like, Ice Beam or Grapple Beam or just something, like Pressure Valve or whatever. But I'm pretty sure Gravity Suit can be in low and offer because you can just do a lava dive with Varian High Jump.
Sloters jumped at the missiles, didn't quite jump high enough, and said, I guess it's alright. Energy tank at the speed booster location, so yeah, already 6 E-tanks here for Sloters.
Yep. Like I said, it's very healthy seed. Not many green items, though.
We're taking a look here in Wrecked Ship. We've got a super here, and then a speed block location, which I guess we'll at least try to peek at what it is here.
Yeah, that's the other thing about doing Wrecked Ship with this kind of loadout is you don't have speed boosters, so... Okay, oh wait, oh. Well, that I feel dumb. Because I completely forgot you could screw through the speed blocks. I thought you could just phaser through them.
Well, that's one of those, I guess, tweaks with the double jump to which I'm unfamiliar. At least that's what I'll walk it up to. And whole vanilla gravity suit.
See, chat, that is exactly what Rusty wanted to see. An item that Slotus is probably never going to grab. The question is, where is the pressure valve? Where is the ice beam? Where is the grapple beam? Get your guesses in now, chat.
So now, Rusty gonna double back here. Go over to that less than desired out of the way item. Meanwhile, Sloters kind of backdooring over towards Gold Chorizo and Spring Ball area here.
Spring Ball. Oh, all right. We have a suitless Meridia. Maybe. I'm so happy to see that grapple beam. You have no idea.
Sorry, chat was talking a bunch about it, and it was just stream of consciousness, I guess. Freudian slip, something along those lines.
Alright, I'll let you off. But chat, it's funny you bring up chat, because chat brings up a good point. There is a chance that Rusty goes to Meridia, and I was gonna say, no chat, don't be silly, but now he's doing Forgotten Highway. No, Rusty! Go to the business center, go to the ice location and find your Varia suit. Do not spend your time doing this. I do respect the play though.
And Sloter's gonna leave the E-Tank behind in the nondescript mouse location.
Alright, and I also do want to say, Slitus has a pretty okay loadout here in Low and Offer. I think she'd like to see one more super pack. Just cause like, charge and Spazer, like, not even charge, just one charge upgrade. Like, the Ridley fight is gonna be terrible if she has to resort to her, her beam combo right now. But, yeah, like, it'll be fine, chat. She won't miss that many missiles, right? Or supers, right?
Oh, power bombs in their vanilla location. I don't know if shame is the right word. I know that's the nickname for it, but I don't know.
They told the power bombs a shame because if you do any percent and you accidentally like use your power bomb in the wrong place, you have to pick up those power bombs in order to not be soft locked, essentially.
All right, Rusty making a play here for plasma, and it's the heat shield.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. I am still slightly scared that I mean, it doesn't really matter that much if he does, like, the Meridia stuff now. It's just kind of, like, obviously not as good routing as, like, Slotus is doing it at the minute, but...
Now, this is something new to me here, so I'm providing it for those who else it might be new to. The heat shield provides 100% reduction to heat damage in upper Norfair heated rooms and 50% reduction to heat damage in lower Norfair heated rooms. But it does not stack heat reduction with the gravity suit, which makes sense because the Varia suit's the one that usually has the heat protection.
Thank you.
For those curious like myself.
Does the heat shield provide half damage in lower Norfair, Smile?
Yes, 50% reduction to heat damage. So I guess that's, I don't know, half as slow the time ticking down, or the energy ticking down when you're in that area. I'm not sure, and chat kind of raising some question as to why Rusty in that area didn't go for Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, does he have a way through? Like, I know the screw attack got rid of the speed blocks to Wreckship Reserve, but does the screw blocks get through to Bot Wound?
Those are some new nuances to which I am not familiar.
Enlighten me, chat. Wait, Duck Alley is open? Oh, okay. See, chat, this is why you're the experts and I'm the commentator talking person.
Yeah, there are a lot of new things that have occurred since I last commentated this game. I'm just here because my voice sounds good, and oh, what a clip through from Sloters.
Yeah, she's gaming. Rusty, please do it to business and Rusty! 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 Well, chat might get their wish.
Oh, apparently I should add "so I'm told," since it'd be wrong of me to sound any type of egotistical or anything of that nature here. As we see a charge upgrade in the Firefly Funhouse down there.
Yeah, I'm also really sad that Rusty came all this way and can't even go to Shaktool for me. It's just an X-ray climb, Rusty. How hard can it be?
I mean, I wouldn't know how to do it, but that's why I'm not at the caliber of these players.
Yeah, Rusty is Rusty, okay? What do you mean Shaktool is a... Learn Dash? No. See, chat, this is why Dash Recall is the best type of randomizer, because Shaktool is always open. That is the love you want to see in like the randomizer things. Alright, I'm gonna mention this once. I don't understand the routing that Rusty did. Like, I don't understand why he left Meridia and then came back just to fight Dragon. At that point, you should just either fight Dragon and then go to Spazer, or just leave Meridia once you've left Meridia. Alright, I will not mention it again, chat.
As someone who, in the heat of the moment of a randomizer race, has hedged his proverbial bets on numerous occasions, it's certainly hard to say as we see another charge upgrade here at the Wavegate location. Or not Wavegate, the Wave Beam location, excuse me.
I mean, the Wave Beam does have a gate, and it's opened by Wave Beam, so it's a kind of Wave Gate.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct. Or so I've been told.
So this is realizing she can't go through French Speedway. I think we're gonna see a suitless Meridia, chat. The best kind of suitless.
Rusty, meanwhile, takes out Dragon.
A dead Dragon is the best kind of Dragon, if you ask me.
I mean, I would, but I didn't have to. Oh, look, another energy tank.
I wonder if there's an energy tank at Shaktool too. Yeah, I just kind of begged the question where this pressure valve is. It could be at Shaktool.
Oh, Sloter's just shot up through there like Augustus Gloop through the tube in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
That would probably be the last reference I would use.
Well, I was trying to use a non-violent one.
All I can think about is Meatloaf and the Battle of Hell. Pressure valve can be at shit because gravity was vanilla. Smile.
The options are aplenty here as we have some spring ball jumping going on Sloter's part here with some suitless Meridia shenanigans.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at what Sephi put in chat. You using Augustus Gloop as a quote-unquote non-violent example, and then Sephi just playing, didn't he die? No, Sephi, he did not die.
Oh, look at that. We have Space Jump just beyond Bot Wound.
Yeah, Space Jump, everyone's favorite item, chat.
I mean, it's one of my favorites. My jumping isn't exactly stellar at all.
Yeah, but Space Jump makes it worse. Alright, gonna get a snail clip from Rusty, it looks like. I'm excited. Oh look, super missiles!
How about that?
Oh, double supers! What a play, Rusty. Listen, chat, don't criticize Rusty for checking aqueducts. It paid off.
And it looks like we're going to see a sandpit check as we do have a Bot Wound fight here on Sloter's side.
Yeah, I love Bot Wound, my favorite thing in Super Metroid. Those are some power bombs up there. And a speed booster! Oh, that's pretty good. It's gonna speed up Rusty a lot more in Lower Norfolk. And yeah, if Rusty finds this Varia, which I hope he does, he's gonna have a pretty chilled out Lower Norfolk. Like, 5 supers to kill Ridley. Like, plus space, plus screw, plus speed. All he's missing is like the high jump boots that Slotus found.
And those were an Upper Norfair reserve, which hard to say if Rusty's going to go that way, having the other items that are available.
Yeah, it's tough to say because obviously Rusty doesn't have a great beam combo, like he just has the single charge upgrade. So I don't know. He might go into Norfair Reserve looking for ammo. Alright, Rusty. No, Rusty. Please just leave, Meridia. No, Rusty, no! Don't check more items.
This might just be a slightly out-of-the-way check of Mama Turtle, perhaps, as Sloter's now heading over to Dragon.
Slotus is absolutely gaming, by the way. Without not even needing the ice beam, which is at Mama Turtle of all places.
Well, nice to see you.
Also, yeah, that's a good point. Slotus not having speed or ice? That could be pretty bad for Torian. But I don't know. She's got the ammo, chat, surely. No, Rusty, where are you going?
Time will tell on the ammo, and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I don't know why Rusty wants more power bombs. Maybe just, I don't know.
Yes, that was a reference to the movie Airplane, and yes, it's only slightly more recent than the 1971 Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory reference that I made previously.
At least Charlie and the Chocolate Factory got remade in like 2008.
Oh yeah, the Johnny Depp thing. Dragon goes down to Sloter's.
Gonna find that one E-tank. She's probably thinking, oh my goodness, why do I have to pick this up? Alright, it's gonna be interesting to see how far these runners end up being apart because Rusty obviously still has the whole of Lower Norfolk. Slotus still has to get out of Meridia and fight Fantoon. As long as she doesn't do the patented Slotus Fantoon skip. So I kind of hope Rusty rushes the Varia and just absolutely games out of his mind in Lower Norfolk.
Not for nothing, but I appreciate the brilliance of chat here, and I wholeheartedly agree regarding the Gene Wilder, Johnny Depp discussion in terms of Wonka-ness. Also, now I'm hungry for chocolate.
What about Timothy Chalamet? How do you say his name?
No idea.
Anyway, That film will be coming out soon, TM. Alright, so this is nearly out of the woods, or I guess you could say out of the water. But
Sloters with some very dizzying wall jumps. Rusty now heading into Upper Norfair.
yeah. Please get Various Suit, Rusty. Please, 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 please. Rusty, go back! I'm actually gonna try if Rusty skips it. Like, it's not the end of the world with his E-tank count and his heat shield, but it would just make life so much easier.
Oh, there's Rusty picking up the Spazer, as Sloters is now out of Meridia and back to full speed here.
Yeah.
Or at least not slowed speed.
Yeah, Sloters is definitely a force to be reckoned with right now. She is not slow Ters at all. Oh my goodness, Rusty! He's saving Chet. He's no, Rusty. I'm gonna lose it, Chet. I'm gonna shout at Rusty. Actually, we won't even have an interview after this, I don't think, because it's a double header. But I want to shout at Rusty.
Oh yes, for those joining us late, Various Suit that has been discussed here is over at the vanilla location for Ice Beam.
I mean, it's definitely doable to do the slow and offer. Like, Rusty won't have an issue with it. It's just, oh my goodness, Rusty, how could you? But yeah, we're already seeing this low heat damage coming in already. Slitter's getting a slow Ters pattern. That is the second time in 2 minutes I made that pun, and I have no regrets whatsoever.
Rusty now dealing with that 50% heat damage as the heat shield means that the energy ticks down a little bit slower than if you didn't have Various Suit at all. So, I don't know, it's a heck run as opposed to a hell run? I don't know what it would be called.
A slow heck run.
During the break, there will be sales of milk, as that joke has been milked just a little bit dry.
I want a milkshake.
All right, so Rusty now is working through Lower Norfair, has a bit of the energy refill there. Now Rusty grabbing the charge upgrade in the Firefly Funhouse.
I think he's probably happy to see another one of those. After this entire seed only having one charge upgrade. Slaughter still doesn't have any way to zap skip. So I think this torrent. Oh no, yeah. I was like, wait, no, she's got ice. And I was like, no, she doesn't have ice. Her beam's just blue. So torrent might be a little interesting. Probably we'll see a refill. Yeah, that's right. Slotus 27, also known as Glaceon 27, has a Glaceon as a ship.
And at just over 45 minutes in, Sloters looks to be the first to head into Torian.
Yeah. And we have verified that she has killed all 4 bosses, chat. So don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a slow walk through the water. It didn't even dawn on me. Like, yeah, that will, even though it only is maybe about a half second to a second difference. Just one of those gravity suitless things that hadn't crossed my mind.
It's also really awful going into like the lava in Torian without gravities. And it's also awful to have screw attack on while you're trying to group these Metroids.
Oh yeah, no ice beam of which to speak. That was not found by Sloters.
She doesn't need ice beam. She is too cool already.
Rusty now doing a nice job disposing of Ridley and picks up a reserve tank. Reserve tanks save lives.
Do you remember all those E-tanks we saw earlier? I bet Rusty would have loved one of those to be at Ridley right about now.
Yeah, certainly would be desired. Not going to bother farming up here though. Well, takes a hit there. That's a little on the. Oh my
Rusty
goodness.
has to be careful. Rusty chose the absolute worst room in the game. Rusty! Oh no!
Oh, the crystal flash at 0. No.
Man. Well, at least he saved, chat. Remember to save.
Certainly could have been a lot worse, but now still having to go back through. Basically has to do the Ridley fight all over again.
Yeah, at least he knows the item is a reserve and not an E-tank, so he doesn't have to waste his energy to collect that.
Sloters, meanwhile, missing the baby skip by just a moment and rests on the ledge with the 1 bit of energy.
I mean, she did pretty well with that baby skip considering she doesn't have speed or wave.
Better than I've done fully equipped, so I get it.
I also wonder if Slitters is gonna take a safety save here. Nope. Alright. On the bright side, we got dual fights now.
Yep, Rusty with Ridley Part 2. And Sloters with Mother Brain 1 down, now going into Mother Brain 2.
Oh, I see what you did there. This is a lot closer than last time for Rusty. I am slightly frightened. No, it's over.
Oh boy.
Why does Ridley gotta be so mean?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine, but I mean, anything's possible here. The Varius suit, no gravity, only 5 energy tanks. I mean, I'd be clenched up here, but again, I'm not nearly as skilled as the likes of Rusty or Sloters here.
I wonder what Rusty's reaction is gonna be when he finds out that Vario was at ice. Alright. So this is done with the Mother Brain fight.
And the calculations are enough, and there's the cutscene. So for Sloters, it's just a matter of the baby and the escape.
The baby.
The baby.
There you go, Rusty. Yeah! 1 tank remaining. Let's go. Now just don't die again, Rusty, or I'll be upset. Hopefully he doesn't find himself in the similar position as he did last time. Like being surrounded by those enemies, they're pretty scary. And if anything, hopefully he gets past the Golden Pirates and can just Crystal Flash after that, because there's not really much that can hurt him out there. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. It's almost like he can hear me. Oh, he is. Okay. Well, not exactly what I had in mind, but good job, Rusty.
Meanwhile, the rainbow beams obliterating what's left of Mother Brain on Sloters' side.
Yeah, Sloters is ready to escape. I think she should save the animals, chat. Rusty's gonna save.
So both runners with their respective escapes at the moment. Iron Rusty trying to get out of Lower Norfair. Sloaters trying to get back to the ship for Endgame.
Endgame? Is that a Marvel reference?
No, just the end of the game.
Oh,
Not everything I
see.
say not everything I say has to be a reference. Just most of it.
I see. Alright. Yeah. Done on Slotus' screen. GG Slotus for taking the win at 55 minutes and 34 seconds. Poggers. And chat, if you liked this match, did you know that there's gonna be a match right after this one? For the double header?
Yep, I'll be sticking here in the booth. Joining me in the booth will be the Hockey Towner and...
The Hockey Towner?
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Pixel Perfect versus ARC, or ARC. I'm not sure which it is.
It's Pixel Perfect and QT, also known as ARC.
Well, I haven't gotten a look at what ARC looks like, so I'll take your word for it.
I think ARC looks like a bit of a circle. Alright, that was one less stupid joke for you, chat. Alright. Well, shoutouts to the runners as always for playing the seed and racing. This has been fun to commentate. You should follow the runners, chat. And yeah, I don't know when the next match is gonna start. Hopefully soonish. But yeah, it will be on this exact same channel, chat. So stick around.
Yep, stay tuned, as I'm going to certainly be doing so.
Yeah. Slaughter's 27 interview invite. Also, we're gonna find out where all the beams are. Like, we didn't even see wave or plasma. Or pressure valve, wherever the heck that is. Alright, wave
plasma with the
drop.
Shaktool, it looks like.
Yeah, Shaktool!
Pressure valve was in the missile's watering hole.
Yeah.
And the last of the 4 charge upgrades was in Croc. Always bet on Croc.
There you are, chat.
And also someone you should strongly bet on is Sloaters, who is joining us here in the broadcast booth. Congratulations and GG.
Hello, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What are your thoughts on doing Suitless Meridia and a Dash Recall Seed?
You know, it never feels that great, but it kind of worked out with the place where gravity was, and I feel like it was probably a good idea, so it worked out for me, but I didn't feel very great while I was doing it.
You know what? That makes sense. I hope you watch this back though, because right at the start when I'm doing the introductions, I say, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a full Suitless Meridia Seed in a Dash Recall match, so I hope that happens here. So, you're welcome.
There you go, champ.
Is that short for champion?
Yep.
OMG. Also, Rusty is also here, but I don't know if we should allow him to talk until he finishes. What do you think, chat? Should we banish Rusty to the Shadow Realm?
I'll forfeit.
No.
We do see the forfeit up on the screen, so that I figured was a.
Alright, GG's Rusty, but I need to shout at you. I need a stern talking to you. Did you see where Varia was?
Did I make a mistake?
Did you see where Varia's suit was, Rusty?
No, I didn't.
Rusty, it was at ice! Why would you skip ice?
Yeah, who goes to ice? That's too bad.
Otters.
Would have been.
Rusty, you could have.
I just enjoy killing Ridley so many times.
Yeah, that was also really upsetting. Because, like, you did it first try, and then you just got so bozoed by the game. It was unbelievable. I have never seen someone get more bozoed in my life.
I think someone in chat put it best. Why'd you kill Ridley twice? Because I couldn't kill him 3 times.
Yeah, was it twice or 3 times? I guess I lost count too.
I think you died twice. Because the second time you didn't have a lot of health to finish the Ridley fight, so you just ended up dying in the fight.
2 out of 3 on Ridley.
Man.
From what I've heard, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So yeah, it's a Meatloaf callback.
Oh yeah, we talked about Meatloaf earlier today. That was funny.
Well, I was hoping I figured my only chance was to, like, go the wrong way and find Gravity Suit. And then that wasn't enough to carry it, so.
Yeah. But hey, you gave it your best shot. Like, I think you could have done, like, really good in this seed if you, like, you know, instead of going through Meridia after Redshift, like, you just went straight to, like, Business Center to find your Varia suit. And I think if you did that, you probably would have won.
Fun.
I think it's hard to do that in Dash Recall because there's so many more majors. Well, not so many more, but there's another major in Meridia. And then Shaktool's like really quick to check, and Plasma's open without Dre. So it's kind of overwhelming when you get Gravity and like Heat Shield in this. It just opens up like so many spots where Varia could be.
Yeah, I decided to just go full backdoor and do the Plasma check. And even that was Heat Shield, so yeah, I mean, I was doomed.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah,
Gravity,
I mean, it was...
Gravity, I had to commit to doing the full wreck ship.
Yeah. I mean, I was really happy when you found Gravity, because although it was in Attic, I was hyping you up. I was like, you know, that one of the only items that can make this really good for Rusty is like Gravity in Wreck Ship. And Gravity was in Wreck Ship, and Slotus had to do full suitless Meridia. So it was like the perfect conditions, I guess.
Happy I got to show off the Sky Missile check with just double jump. That was good.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing. And then I was like, oh, I see.
Secret major.
Yeah, the major that no one cares about.
Oh yeah, and then I forgot to go to Dragon. That's what Kai's complaining about.
Oh, yeah, because we were in chat, we were like, why is Rusty going through Meridia twice? And it was like, oh, okay, you forgot. I see.
Yeah, I just lost track of where I was going.
Man. Yeah, I guess it can be, like, really overwhelming. But hey, there is a chance that Pixel Perfect, is that the name?
Pixel perfect.
Yeah. There is a chance that Pixel can beat Cutie, and we should probably wrap this up pretty soon because they started 2 minutes ago.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for the race.
Yep,
Alright,
GG.
thank you for being here. Remember, chat, follow the runners. Follow Faron Burgundy. I probably said it wrong.
No, you got close enough for Ron Burgundy.
Alright, follow Slutters, follow Rusty, follow Jestro, our lovely tracker. And yeah, the Hockey Towner is gonna be here with Faron
Burgundy. You can just say
I will not
Burgundy.
say it
It's
right.
easy enough. Just say Burgundy. It's fine.
Alright.
People will know. They
Burgundy
can see my name on there.
Towner.
They can figure it out for themselves. Chat is smart. They've proven that. They like Gene Wilder over Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka.
Alright, well, goodbye everyone. Thank you for being here. This has been
Stay
great.
tuned. We'll be back in a few moments here with our next race. And yeah, it should certainly be a goodie. Yeah, stay tuned here on Speed Gaming 2. And we'll be back in just a few moments. Stay tuned, everyone.